getting a good level from this point.
I don't know that 30 means anything more than anything else. To me, it seems like something that would be happening to someone else, like something very common, and I'm so much more interesting than most people. Like, why would I be turning 30 when everyone else either has or will? So I guess I just never thought it would happen to me.
There's more pressure when you're 30. I think it makes... I feel like you have to be a grown-up. You should have things maybe more figured out.
You know, I'm only 23 right now, but, you know, in the future, I look to be somewhere with a fairly decent career on the way, some kids, maybe, you know, a wife. Yeah.
Best part about turning 30, it'll probably be, you mean sort of from a philosophical standpoint or from the amount of alcohol I'll be consuming that night?
It's kind of a milestone, you know, where really things need to start happening, and they will start happening. So I think 30 is very important.
Well, I guess I'm becoming a lot more conscious of my world, you know, and how I want to be a part of it and how I want to contribute to it. Mostly that's the biggest thing, is what's my contribution going to be.
I can see myself making dessert for the family, but in the middle of making it, the baby whines loudly and I have to go change his or her diapers.
I don't want to turn 30. I just turned 28 2 weeks ago. I like that age.
I'm 25, and I don't think turning 30 is a big deal.
30's old.
I tell you, it's a lot better than turning 50.
Turning 30, you're straddling the cusp of two of the best decades in the world.
The 20s were great. It was a party. It was fun, but I didn't know exactly where I was going, what direction I had, what my career goals were. Now I have all that.
At age 30, you're thinking about, hey, what am I going to do after soccer?
After you hit 21, you're gonna have nothing else to look forward to, the age. You don't upgrade anymore.
For me personally, the older I get, the younger I feel.
Your metabolism sure slows down when you turn 30. That's one thing that I found out.
I'm eating a lot more fast food than I ever used to eat, and I'm not paying attention to my diet so much, and I'm just getting thinner and more toned.
When I turned 30, I thought I was a man. And, I thought I could go out and do things, enjoy life.
Women need to know how to pleasure themselves, and most of them don't, especially at our age.
I'm really enjoying being single, but I need to start thinking about the child aspect of it because I want to have kids at some point.
I suppose a lot of people have this idea that it would be good to be married by the time that you're 30, and I actually got married last year, so, got that taken care of.
That's the age around when you have children and you get depressed from taking care of them, and if they're still in baby years, you get really depressed because you feel like they're screaming and shouting every moment.
I plan to be settled down by that time. I don't have to worry about where I'm going to be, who I'm going to marry, what kind of career I'm going into. And that, by 30, I'm hoping to have that out of the way.
Now that I'm into my 30s, I'm much more comfortable with who I am because I know who I am and I'm not wondering who I am or what I want.
For me, it was great because then for some reason, all of a sudden I just realized that I didn't care what people really thought about me anymore, worried about what people thought about me. Felt more confident.
I think I'm going to be much more of a woman, accomplished, might have better hair, I'm not sure. I'll Hopefully I'll have had sex by then. Thank you.
From a numerology standpoint, what is the significance of 30? Well, if you're familiar with numerology, there are master numbers, and the master numbers are from 1 to 9, then 11 and 22. And those are the only two-digit numbers in numerology. So 30, the process, to boil it down, you would add the 3 and the 0, which is 3. And 3, the meaning of 3, expression, verbalization, socialization, the arts, and the joy of living. It's pretty interesting stuff. That might be really corny, but